This second match is done here on ESPN Saturday night. Triggers down. They have not lost tonight. In fact, we're going to go down to Sundance DiGiovanni right now. He's got some of the players from Triggers down.
Well, thanks, Aaron. I'm down here. I got SK, I got Snipedown. Guys, I got to be honest. You're making me look a little bad. When Puckett told me that you were the team to watch out for, I was like, really? But, wow, this new lineup, you're looking ridiculously solid. SK, how's it feel right now? You guys feel like you're there? You're clicking?
Oh, yeah, we're definitely clicking. It's actually the fans have played like a major part. Every series, they're loud, intense, and it's just getting us pumped for every game.
Well, I understand. I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, Snipedown, after San Diego, I was a fan going into it, but after that I was like, this kid's ridiculous. And then I learned that there was a decision made by your old captain that he wanted to make a change. And some people said that maybe that upset you a little bit. Is that true?
Well, after you get second place, everyone wants to play the game and just keep doing better and better. But, if you want to make the best lineup out there, then you got to make some decisions. And they made a good or bad decision. We will find out later.
Well, I don't know. We will find out later. But based on what I'm seeing right now, it looks like, SK, you made the right decision. You have Hysteria. The guy's ridiculous. You got Fear Itself. Who's a surprising player. People underestimate him. You're solid. You had an opening. And there was a free agent out there. You picked him up. Was there ever a doubt that this guy was going to work on your team?
Oh, no, there's no doubt. After watching some of his VODs, some of his gameplays, he's just amazing. I'm so glad Macchio dropped him. I have to thank Macchio. Without Macchio, we wouldn't have this lineup.
Macchio, did you hear that? You may have created a little bit of a problem for yourself later on. Now, here's my question for you guys. You've been close in the past, maybe a game away from moving on. And you know what? You weren't able to get over that hump. You haven't been able to realize the potential that Puckett's seen from day one. Do you think that maybe this is your event where you realize your potential and you get that championship?
This is definitely an event that we're looking forward to, where we're playing really well. We can play with the best, and we can be the best. So we'll see where that takes us by the end of this tournament. Hopefully we're there on main stage in the finals on Sunday.
All right. Well, you know what? There you go. SK, being humble about it. Snipedown, yes or no question for you. Are you happy that you got dropped?
Yes.
All right. I like that answer. Snipedown, happy to have a new team. SK, I think he's happy to have a new teammate. Puckett, Aaron, what do you guys think?
Dude, Snipedown.
Seriously.
Kid.
Did you just hear SK thank Macchio for cutting Snipedown? That's what I heard.
Oh, I would do the same thing if I was in his shoes. Right now, Snipedown, playing amazing. The rest of Triggers Down, those guys are playing extremely well, too. Hysteria, he's been going positive every single game. Now, SK, he's been struggling a little bit, but the rest of his team is right there to back him up, and he is doing a great job of supporting his squad. You really have to be impressed by Triggers Down. They have not dropped a game at all on Saturday, and you know what? They're done.
Now, see, we called every name of every player on that team, and that's easy when they go 6-0 in one night. But what does this team have to do to finish it off and wear that crown of champion?
Well, what they really need to do is continue with the momentum that they built here on Saturday night and carry it into Sunday. Now, they have a tough road ahead of them. They're going in front of Straight Rippin in winners bracket round 4, or the winner of Straight Rippin Ambush. Now, right now, Snipedown, team chemistry, that's a check mark. Realize potential, I think they have done that tonight, playing up against Classic, a very tough team, but winning 3-0 against them, not dropping a game, and playing more aggressive. Oh, we've seen that. They've been keeping the pressure on their opponent all night long.
They've blown opponents out tonight. They've won the close games. They've been lucky. Everything is working for them. Everything you need to win a championship, they've got going. So that's pretty impressive. All right, so now we're going to update you with some of the results we have going. Instinct is up on Believe the Hype. Believe the Hype, the Giant Killers from San Diego, they beat Final Boss.
That's right. Instinct was up 2-0. Believe the Hype now getting a game. Straight Rippin', they were split 1-1 against Ambush. Now, Ambush, those guys, pretty talented squad. You got Eli, Gunshot. Oh, sorry, that's the new Believe the Hype team. The original squad from Meadowlands. They're mixing it up here. But they're doing pretty well against Straight Rippin'. Straight Rippin' had the easiest bracket of the top 4 teams making their way to the winners bracket finals.
Well, that's what happens when you win big. And you know what I want to see after seeing what's happening tonight, as Sundance joins us again and pushes me out of the way. I want to see Triggers Down against Straight Rippin'. I want to see that because those two teams look like they're on a collision course, playing very strong.
Well, of course, those guys will be playing tomorrow morning, getting that started before the winners bracket finals that will go off MLG Championship Sunday. So we'll be seeing the winner of the Straight Rippin' Triggers Down. That is, if Triggers Down can squeak past Ambush.
As long as they play each other, that's all I want to see. I want to see those teams play each other. That's going to be exciting.
Oh, it'll be on our VOD site for sure.
Being down there talking to those guys, they're pumped. I mean, they got a lot of energy, a lot of adrenaline flowing. You could feel it there. But you know what the great thing is that, like they said, thank you, Mackie. Are you happy you got dropped? Answer is yes. I think that basically what's happened is you have a team that said, why not us?
Yeah.
We got a lot to prove. We got a lot of skill, a lot of ability. Why can't we be the next champion? And they're playing that way right now.
Of all the moves we made with personnel that we've seen made coming into this, I think that one has definitely worked out more so than the other ones.
Well, it's still early to tell, but one thing I got to say, a little bit of a shout out. Apparently, Gandhi's team just 3-0'd their match. I don't know who they played against, but so they're still alive. Carbon fighting for their lives down there. Straight Rippin' final boss. Tomorrow is going to be a great day. I mean, I don't know what to expect, but from what I've seen and what I've heard, the only team that's rolling along is Triggers Down. These guys have not been able, nobody's touching them.
I think we're at a point, especially as we look forward to Toronto, we're at a point where we can stop being surprised at some of these up-and-coming teams taking down some of the Giants. I think that's just how it's going to be.
It's
the
Halo
talent pool
3
has gotten bigger.
Oh, it's great stuff. I mean, you want parity